If you've been feeling completely out of it lately, you are not alone. With everything going on right now, we have to really be extra diligent about our spiritual hygiene if we want to feel good, grounded, and heart-centered. If you aren't feeling vibrationally, energetically, or spiritually as high as you would like, you might need to take action to get back on track. Find out the 4 signs that you need a spiritual detox right now. Hi mama, how are you? I'm Amy Titus of The Awakening Mama, and I help moms struggling with stress and overwhelm create a strong spiritual practice so that they can align with their highest selves, create greater clarity and calm, and connect with their families from a place of heart-centered mindfulness. Today, we're going to discuss 4 signs that you need a spiritual detox. So a spiritual detox is when we intentionally remove and take a break from things in our lives that lower our vibrational offering, aka they bring us down emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And this can be anything from tightening up our diet, abstaining from alcohol, jumping off of social media, taking a step back from certain people in our lives, or cleaning up our thoughts and our mindsets, or really any combination of these things and more. Doing a spiritual detox helps to elevate our vibrational set point and clear out stagnant energy so we can have more clarity, focus, and awareness in our lives and move forward in the direction that we want to go rather than being stuck in the mud of things that aren't serving us and don't matter to our purpose. Everyone can benefit from doing this kind of detox at least a couple times a year. So when you start to feel energetically off, this is a great way to get back on track. If you've made it this far, mama, will you please do me the small favor of liking this video and subscribing if you aren't already? This is a little something you can do to help me out and make sure that this video reaches more mamas who are trying to build a spiritual practice to relieve stress and overwhelm. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into it. Sign number 1 that you need a spiritual detox. You're spending more and more time finding ways to disconnect. Now, I'm the last person to be disparaging about binging TV because when my husband and I find a show that we like, we love to relax with some popcorn and tuck in for several episodes, hours maybe. But mama, if you are noticing that you're spending a lot more time than usual mindlessly and compulsively watching TV, scrolling social media, or eating comfort foods, and the key words here are mindlessly and compulsively, you may be trying to escape. So ask yourself, what is uncomfortable in my life that I'm trying to avoid doing, thinking about, or experiencing in some way? A spiritual detox is a great way to get to the bottom of it. Sign number 2 that you might need a spiritual detox right now. You have a lack of clarity and are downright confused about what it is that you're supposed to be doing next. You may have a case of the fuzzy heads around what exactly it is that you're supposed to be doing or how to move forward in your job, in your passion projects, in your relationship, your health goals, anything. It may feel like there's a major disconnect and you may feel plain old stuck and unsure, which may be stopping you from doing anything at all. Have you ever sat down to work on something and literally you're like, what am I doing? Where am I? Who am I? What am I? What's going on? Yeah, you probably know what I'm talking about. It might be time for a spiritual detox. When we detox stagnant energy, we're able to clearly connect with our highest self and get laser focused around the next steps. Remember, your highest self is that part of you that connects your human 3D experience with divine intelligence. So when we have a clear channel of communication, we inherently understand the path to get from where we are to where we want to be. Okay, sign number 3 that you might need a spiritual detox: negative and intrusive thoughts. And this one is so huge for me. And it's a really, really good indicator that I need a spiritual detox and fast. If you start to notice that your thoughts are much more negative than usual, you're having invasive thoughts, and you're just generally more fearful and anxious than you normally are, you might need a spiritual detox to help. This can also look like just being more critical, not giving people the benefit of the doubt when they deserve it, and being less forgiving than usual, especially towards ourselves. And finally, sign number 4 that you need a spiritual detox is feeling overwhelmed, specifically by other people. Feeling like you don't really want to be bothered by other people, even the people that you love the most in the world. Now, I'm not saying that we don't all need time away from people and breaks from being social. We do. We definitely do. But if you're needing more and more time away, if you're feeling ultra drained by the thought of even spending time with the people that you love most in this world, and if you're repulsed by the thought of social interaction in general, you may need to consider a spiritual detox. When we feel this way, it can be for a lot of reasons. But one of the main reasons can be that we're overloaded emotionally, taking on other people's energy to capacity, and we're trying to mitigate that shock to our system. So what we need really is a good dose of spiritual hygiene to just discharge all of the energy that doesn't belong to us and call back our own energy and autonomy. So what do you think, Mama? Have you experienced any of these signs? Maybe you're experiencing them right now. Don't worry about it. If so, we all do from time to time. The most important thing about this is our awareness that we need to take a little bit of action in the area of spiritual hygiene. I've created a free workshop for you to use to begin to get back on track. And the link to that is in the description below. Next week, I'm going to dive deep into how to perform a spiritual detox. So be on the lookout for that if you're interested. Okay, lovely. If this video helped you, please go ahead and like it and share it with another mama who might find it interesting. Building a spiritual practice and growing in our spirituality is one of the most important things we can do as mamas to ensure that we are grounded and heart-centered for ourselves and for our families. And if you're ready to create a spiritual practice that aligns with your beliefs, deepens your connection with your highest self, and fits into your already super busy life, then consider working with me one-on-one. We'll hop on a call and discuss what you need right now to grow spiritually and if I would be a correct fit to support you in that. Thank you for spending time with me today. Talk to you soon. Bye.